guys, thanks for stopping by. Today's video is all about the fall footwear that just hit the Walmart shelves in my area. If this sounds like something you're interested in, then just keep watching. My name is Teresa. I'm so glad that you're here, and I can't wait to show you these shoes. I was in Walmart pulling clothing pieces for an upcoming Walmart fall haul and try on, and I can't wait to share that with you. The top that I'm wearing is part of that. I was also pulling more jewelry because I found a bunch more jewelry pieces on the clearance rack. But I noticed when I walked around the corner that it was like the clouds parted and the sunbeams came down and the angels sang, because there was all the fall footwear. It hadn't been there the day before. I immediately started looking for my size in the ones that appealed to me, and I noticed right away that some of the sizes were already a little bit broken. So I want to get this video up quickly. You are going to see some of these shoes again in my fall haul and try on that I'm working on, but I want to make sure that you can get your size in these shoes. I have two categories of shoes to show you. The ones that, let's say, made the cut, they're the ones that I found in my size. I love them. I brought them home. They're all around me on the floor right out of the camera view, and I intend to feature them with full outfits in my upcoming fall Walmart haul and try on. There were some that I loved until I tried them on. They didn't make the cut, and I didn't bring them home. So I'm also going to insert pictures of those and tell you why I personally didn't purchase them. Now, they may work for you, full disclosure, but for me personally, they didn't work. So without further ado, let's look at all these shoes. So let's talk about the shoes that made the cut, the ones that I brought home and that will be featured in my Walmart fall haul and try on. That is such a tongue twister. One of my viewers, who is also one of my YouTube friends and a creator herself, Sheila, tipped me off to these. So thank you, Sheila, for letting me know that these existed. I'm going to go ahead and link her channel down below. She does lots of unboxings and is a lovely lady, and I'm so glad that she mentioned these, because I went to my local Walmart and they didn't have these, but I knew they were out there thanks to her tip. So I went to a second Walmart and I found them. They are the snake print. And I love snake print. I was showing a pair of camel snake print that I had from years ago, and Sheila pointed out that she had just seen these at Walmart. So I was so happy to find these, and especially because they have the heel that's really on trend this year. I love so much about these because they have zippers for easy on and off. They have a rounded toe. They have the block heel that I'm so partial to. I love the pattern and the color of these, and they're completely different than the ones I own. I think these will look really good with a tunic length black top, with a gray top, with a cream colored top, which I actually have. I'm looking at over there the clothing that I picked up for my upcoming Walmart haul. But these were such a find, and they were $19.98, and I'm so glad that Sheila tipped me off that these existed. I'm going to bring these closer so that you can get a better look at the pattern. Love, love, love these. Love the depth. If I wasn't holding them in my hand and didn't know that these are absolutely smooth, I would think that this had a texture to them. So let's talk about some of the shoes that didn't make the cut for me. And it's not to say that they won't work for you, it's just a matter of preference, really. I'm going to be looking down at my phone because I have pictures of the shoes, and I'm going to be describing them while you're looking at a picture on the screen. I hope that makes sense. The first pair of booties that didn't work for me were the black Croco-Embossed shoes that you see up on the screen. I liked so much about it. I liked the Croco detailing. I liked the silhouette of them. I know that a pointy toe gives a elongated look to the leg, and these have a kitten heel. Now, I like the way a kitten heel looks in theory, but personally for me, I don't feel particularly stable on them. I'm more of a wedge or a block heel sort of girl if I have any type of height. And in fact, even though a kitten heel is usually very short, there's just something about that configuration that doesn't work for me. But other than that, I thought these had a very nice feel to them. They were actually quite comfortable. I did try them on, but I still felt like a baby giraffe toddling around, even on that little bit of a heel. So for me, I had to pass. This is another pair that I picked up that I just love, and I know I will be styling these a lot of different ways. They have that faux suede feel to them. They have a little bit of cushioning. The arch support hits me at just the right place. I love this lace-up detail. These are only $19.98. I like the heel height as well. It is a stacked heel, but it puts my foot at a pitch that works for me. They also had these in a light mushroom color, and I want to say like a cognac color as well, but I'm showing you the black version because I already have outfits that I know I want to style these with. So these next shoes, when I first saw them, out of all the shoes on the wall, my eye went to them first. They are so my aesthetic. I thought for sure they would go in my cart and they would be here with me now, and I would put them in my fall haul and try on right, and they were going to look fabulous. I just knew it. I love everything about the wedge style. I love the mushroom color, the easy on and off with the zipper component. They have a rounded toe. They had a good bit of padding in them, so why don't I have them here with me? This is one of those preference things. The heel height was just beyond the threshold of where I'm comfortable, right? So even though they had good padding, the pitch made it so that my arch didn't meet the shoe. Now I have what I guess is average feet. I wear a size 8. I don't have flat feet. I don't have high arches. So let's just say I have regular feet. Because of the pitch of these shoes, it put the arch support where it wasn't supporting my arch. And for that reason, I had to leave them behind. And even as I'm looking at this picture, and you'll be seeing it on the screen, I just think these shoes are gorgeous. So if they fit you well and they hit you in the right place for your arch, I highly recommend them. I would have bought them except for the pitch. It was just that strange angle for me. And the next pair are probably one of my top 2 out of this selection. I love this cognac color. I love the perforation. These are a peep toe, but I will definitely wear these into fall. These have a stacked heel, and somehow the stacked heel on these was just a smidge shorter than the ones that I showed you I left behind in the store, so it put my foot at the right pitch, and I was so glad for that because I just love these so much. These will go with everything. I'm going to bring these in closer so that you can see the detail. These are $19.98. So here's a closer look at these shoes, and you can see the perforated detail. These are a peep toe. I will wear these well into the fall. They have zippers on the inside so that you can get them on and off very easily. They have the stacked heel that is just the sweet spot for me. Any higher and it would have put my feet at an odd pitch, but I found these to be very comfortable. They have memory foam in them. They have padding and arch support. I love the silhouette of these, and this is a pair of shoes that, like my favorite ones that you always see me talking about that I got at Burlington Coat Factory, I think these are going to be another example of that, where you're going to see these more often than not. You can see the elastic goring right here, which always makes this type of shoe more comfortable to me, and for $19.98 I think they're well worth the money. Love these, and I know I'll get a lot of use out of them. I had a really hard time leaving the shoes that you see on the screen now behind. These again are so my taste. And the only reason I don't have them, similar to the previous shoes, was the pitch. I love this cognac color. I love the buckle detail. I love a stacked heel. It has a rounded toe. It was easy to get on and off with the zipper. It did have a good amount of padding, but again, the pitch was just such that it did not support my arch, and I felt a little bit wobbly on this particular heel height. So for that reason, regrettably, I had to leave them behind. If they work out for you, they are gorgeous shoes and you will love them. I just knew that I wouldn't wear them, and I don't want to bring something home if I don't intend to try to keep it. By the way, I don't keep everything that I bring home to show you because maybe there's a fit issue, but I knew ahead of time that these were not going to work for me, and I wanted to tell you why. But if they work for you, I say go for it. This next pair of boots I think look a little more dressy, and I would definitely wear these with black dress pants, but I would also wear these with bootcut jeans and maybe a belt that ties the look together. These have a very supple feel for being made out of pleather. They're $19.98. They have a rounded toe, and again they have that block heel that I'm very comfortable in. They have a really nice grip at the bottom. In fact, I'll bring that in closer so that you can see that. And I think these are well worth the money. My black boots, because I wear them so often, always end up getting scuffed. So this is actually going to be a replacement pair for a pair that I paid a lot more for. So I was really happy to get these, and I will definitely get some use out of these. Now, full disclosure, the shoes that I'm showing you on this screen right now, I am being pulled heavily toward. going back to Walmart and picking them up. So let me know in the comments down below if you like these particular shoes. There's something about them. They just have that earthy kind of saddle color, and I like the crisscrossy straps, and it speaks a little bit to my hippie chick side. That again, they have that perfect heel that's only about that thick, nice and sturdy, a nice sturdy sole. They were very comfortable. They had really good arch support, and I'm seriously thinking about going back and getting them. But I do want to know what you think of them first. These next shoes are really out of my comfort zone, having nothing to do with the snake print because you know I already love that. But the fact that they're mules, I actually don't own a single pair of mules, or I didn't until I picked these up. But I think that with this type of heel, I'm going to find them comfortable. These are the exact same print. They have the memory foam on the inside. They have a nice arch support. I found them to be very comfortable in store, but you really can't tell just by putting something on for, 60 seconds. I can tell if the pitch is off, but as far as comfort, I won't know until I wear these for a while. The main difference besides being a mule with these and the boots is that these do have a pointed toe, and I know that a pointed toe helps to elongate the leg, and I have an outfit in mind specifically that's going to be part of the fall haul and try on that I'm doing, so I'll be curious to see how these look on. I really won't be able to tell honestly how comfortable they are until I wear them and walk around in them for a while. Trying any shoe on for a few minutes in a store really isn't a complete indicator to me. The only thing I can tell right away is if something is pinching or rubbing, or if the pitch of my foot is off in such a way that they're not going to be comfortable. But so far so good with these, and I'm going to bring these in closer so that you can see the pattern. And again, I just love this pattern. It is such an optical illusion that it has texture, but it does not. It's very smooth, and I really hope these are comfortable because I want to love them. And I have several outfits planned around these, so I really hope that I love them. And another pair that I picked up are these faux suede black booties. Again, I like the stacked heel. They have a nice grip on the bottom. These have a zipper for easy on and off. I love that they're pitch black. I like to have shoes that have both peep toe, open toes, and closed toes for when it gets colder for the winter. I'm going to bring these in so that you can see these a little bit closer up. They have a rounded toe, and you can see how they have that nice stable heel that works just perfectly for me. These are $19.98, and I think they're well worth the price. These came in 3 or 4 different colors. The lightest ones I left behind, but I did get these in the more neutral tone. I left this particular pair behind just because of how light they are. I know from past experience and having had shoes like this, especially with this suede-like fabric, that these would get dirty very quickly, so that is the only reason I left them behind. This is the same booty in a different color to the black ones that I showed you. Again, they have the rounded toe, the faux suede, just a nice little stacked heel, a nice solid grip on the bottom. Very comfortable. They have memory foam on the inside. I highly recommend these if you can get these in your size and your color preference. And these are $14.98. I find that this mushroom color really does go with everything. Love these and know I'll get a lot of use out of these. Now, in my everyday life, I very rarely wear flat shoes, unless it's the summer, and then I'll be wearing Clark's sandals almost every day. But in the winter, especially the fall and the winter, I almost always have a little bit of a heel. Part of it has to do with the fact that I'm 5'4", and also I'm just more comfortable in them personally. But I had to pick up these flats. These are only $14.98. I love the leopard print. I'm going to bring these in closer to show you. I love the pattern. They had these in burgundy, in an army green, and I want to say black. They have a quilted design to them. They are very comfortable, very well padded. They have the white insoles. They have a nice sturdy tread. You can see these are brand new because they're spotless and they're not going to look this way for long. And I think these will look cute styled with some of the clothing that I picked up for my upcoming haul. Thanks so much for taking time out of your busy day to spend with me. I truly appreciate it. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and also consider hitting that subscribe and notification bell. That way you'll see my future videos. Until next time, bye guys.